All right, folks, what's happening? Welcome to Dragonflight, and we're going to do a quick overview here of some of the activities associated with the Bear Druid. And for those of you who may have been watching during beta, Bear was looking underwhelming. They were trying to transition it to this introductory tank class, is how it was advertised, and then all of a sudden it got a bunch of buffs here, and Bear is clapping cheeks. That's a professional term right now. Absolutely hilarious where it's at. So we're going to do a quick overview. Right now, this tune is level 60, so don't swear up and down at me. Overall, we're going to touch first on the raid build, and here it is right in front of us. I'll try to expand on what it is that we're stewarding towards. Basically, the raid build's going to go like this. Ursol's Vortex, from a class perspective. Then we're going with Innervate. Don't be the person in your group to fight over who gets Innervate. Everyone just relax a little bit. And then finally, we're going with Nature's Vigil. Basically, absolutely fantastic. Fantastic setup. Now, over here, you're going to take your remaining 5 points you get for reaching level 70 and go down, pick up Renewal. Absolutely, that self-heal is fantastic. Improve Stampeding Roar. Basically, get that cooldown down to a minute. Huge from a travel perspective. And then Heart of the Wild. Pick up on whatever it is that you're after. For us in rating, where we want to go, Moonkin form is my preferred ability. Basically, having that increased range makes a huge difference. We're not going to be supporting our healers and supplementing them a whole ton. Where we do go next is over here to the spec specific talents, and ultimately we're going to load up on Incarn. Guardian of Ursoc provides us that 3-minute massive window where we're basically indestructible. Big angry bear cat up there. Additionally, we're going to go with Ursoc's Guidance. So every 20 rage you spend reduces the cooldown of Incarn. Love it. Convoke the Spirits. It's also reduced. Cooldown is also reduced by 50%. So just starts to make a huge difference here in terms of our survivability and being able to slap on really big windows here. In addition to that, we're going to continue. We're going to throw a talent into Galactic Guardian. It's going to basically give us a little bit more of this astral caster tank feel. Also picking up Twin Moonfire, so being able to drop this on any other targets that may be nearby. And finally, last certainly not least, this was one of my favorite legendaries in all of Shadowlands. Rage of the Sleeper, Memory of the Sleeper, Vision, Dream of the Sleeper, whatever. But being able to unleash the Rage of Ursoc for 10 seconds, preventing 25% of all the damage you take, increasing your damage done by 15%, granting you 25% leech, reflecting nature damage, just absolutely massive. Rage of the Sleeper, this right-hand build is absolutely a massive game changer for us, and try it out. Whether it's in rating or Mythic Plus, Guardian is in a wicked spot right now. So speaking of Mythic Plus, we're not going to see a whole major change here. Probably the biggest difference is that we actually have some more flexibility in terms of our kit. We're going to still try to prioritize Heart of the Wild and Nature's Vigil, as we had discussed before. The real key items, we want to stick with this Astral Influence. Having that increased rage makes a huge difference. Nurturing Instinct makes a huge difference. Having the Swipe, as well as having Skull Bash. Those are our key abilities here for Guardian. There's a little bit of flexibility here if you want to go with a little bit more of a Rejuve, Swift Mend type build here. I don't like anything that pulls me out of bear form, though, to be absolutely honest with you. So I'll avoid most of these, along with Remove Corruption. That's not going to be massive for us. From a talent perspective, you're not going to see a lot of change here. We're going to continue with the exact build that you've seen for rating. That's how good this build is. There's not a real massive number of changes that need to occur. Picking up Circle of Life and Death absolutely makes a huge difference. Having your dots really do their damage 25% more efficiently drives up that damage you're going to do. Same thing with your HOTS. So load up on each of those, but overall, you could even back off on Ursoc's Guardian. But you need Rage of the Sleeper. This is the must-have window. Load up on everything on the right-hand side of this tree. No offense to the beauties on the other side. Rend and Tear, I know it's been a friend for a long time. Ursoc's Fury kind of looks attractive for a little bit, but don't fall into the trap. Load up on Rage of the Sleeper. It's a ton of fun. Make it happen. If you really want to play around, you could put Berserk, Unchecked Aggression in here. Combine that with a few of your other windows, whether it's Convoke, whether it's Incarn, and you could slap a little bit more, but we've got enough from a cooldown perspective. Enjoy Rage of the Sleeper and enjoy the beauty that is coming from this big bear beast right in front of us. Alright folks, enjoy it. We've got our raid buffs back for Druids. We're in a great spot. Talk to y'all soon. Later.